So we're back. All right, those of you over on Twitch and YouTube just joining us. Took a while for my phone to let me get you guys in, but we're here. TikTok is with us as well. What up over there on TikTok? We are out on a river, more of like a little creek that goes through a dam that leads into the Tuscarawas River where we were at a couple weeks ago. We were told that there are basically no fish in this river anymore. They've been doing a lot of construction on the dam, all that kind of stuff, and so because of that, we were told to not waste our time. Well, today we're wasting our time because we finally the water level is good and the schedule worked out to where this was the only place that was feasible. And then I was also told that if I get set up in the right spot, I'll be able to pull catfish in pretty much nonstop. So we're gonna head that direction here in a minute. I'm just trying to hear. We know there are actually fish in here because I've been seeing them jump. It's just a matter of finding them when they're hungry and getting them to want to come bite. So why everybody told me this was a fishless river, I don't know, but like we know there are fish in here. We can see them. So we're gonna go ahead and start moving our way up towards the overpass, which is where we want to be. And so for those wondering how long, we're going to be out here probably at least 2 hours, I would say. Um, they're jumping like crazy straight in front of me. Maybe I'll try to hit up there before we... Once I get within range, they are jumping. I probably should have brought the anchor today because it's not very deep, and so I could have easily just anchored in. We may make it up to the actual lake here. Let's see. All right, they're jumping like crazy right here, so let's see if we can get somebody to... Oh, we might have a bite. Let's see. Hey, thanks for the gift. I try and turn the volume up on there so you can actually hear when stuff is happening. They do not seem to be interested in night crawlers. bites now. Not sure if there's something on or not. If it is, it's super small. No, I guess not. All right, we're gonna throw out, and then we're gonna start paddling back up a little bit. What's this we got here? Yeah, Facebook's or TikTok's giving me a message. Oh, flash forwards. All right, TikTok, we got a flash goal of 3 roses in the next 15 minutes. So see if we can't do that, and maybe we'll get a fish before then too. We'll see. All right, let's see what we. I felt a tug for a second. It's not. All right, let's move up. Keep moving our way up here. Again, we have confirmed this is not a fishless river. However, we have not confirmed is whether or not the fish are actually going to bite. So, oh, there's a blue heron over here. So I really should get an actual camera because the amount of times I get really good shots of these herons on the water. Oh, I'm stuck in a tree. What was the bite we had? Because I'm missing part of my worm now. But we are getting bites. It's just nothing heavy yet. Back up before we crash into this fallen tree up here. So what we're going to do, we're headed up towards where I was told to go. But I am putting the worm down in the water just right next to the boat for right now, just to drag, see if we can't find anybody that's interested. Just gotta get it down deep enough so it's floating on top of the water. There are a lot of heavy trees down here to my left. The problem is that I know for a fact I'm going to get stuck, probably get stuck to the point that I would potentially risk putting a hole in the boat trying to get it back. So we're going to avoid that area for now. And it's about to get very loud because we're almost to the underpass. Well, I guess actually technically no, it's just a bridge, but it's a nice shaded area with some weeds over here as well. Now we do have another pole here just in case. We also have a backup reel, so that way we don't run into what we ran into last Friday. We should be getting, Sponsor Buzz just confirmed, we should be getting a new spinning reel here by Friday, but not for today. Alright, you're almost in. A hawk just went flying by too. There we go. Frog over there. Oh, someone just jumped straight up the river. So somewhere along the lines up here, we may have already crossed into it actually. This technically becomes a lake rather than part of the creek. I think it may be up here. The heron just went by. It's dragging. There's a lot of movement on the colt, but I'm pretty sure it's we're only like maybe a foot and a half above the water at the moment, so it's pretty low. Oh, I don't know if I'm stuck or if I've got one on. It must be stuck. It felt like a bite. I think I'm on a log or something like that. Let's go figure out what's going on. Goodness, there's fish jumping up ahead of me all the time. It's never right when I'm there. Apparently, I should have come about 20 minutes sooner. And I'm going to have to cut the line. Already having to cut a line. Oh, nope, I got loose. All right. Just throw. And I even kept the worm on. A little bit is left of the worm is still on. All right, we're gonna keep moving up. Ooh, we got bites. Oh, I think I missed them. Got the worm off. All right, but we know there's a fish over here. We have bites. We have confirmation. This is definitely not fishless. My assumption is this is probably a smallie. We're gonna find out. My goodness, there's a huge fish that just jumped over there. Throw again over here. I think I missed my spot. Oop. Yeah, I'm going downriver too far to be in the same spot I was. So we might be getting tugs here. I'll leave that right there. We get pushed back where we want to be. Goodness, that was huge. Okay, they're jumping just out in front of me right before I get to them. We're way deeper over here than we were. On the other side, I gotta turn around. We're facing the right direction and not gonna crash. Ooh. So I'm playing with it. Oops, too low. Not where I wanted to go. We're still working on our aim a little bit with these rods. This is not the rod that I prefer, but it's the one that didn't break, so it wins. I'm not the accuracy with this one's not quite as good as my other one. It's a little bit longer. I felt it bite. Ooh, forgot about my pole in the back. We are almost up to the dam up here. Like I said, I've fished the other side of this dam a couple of times. I've never fished this side. Definitely never done any of this in the kayak. May have lost my worm on that one. See after I get turned around. I'm not even 100% sure actually if this dam is operational anymore for this area. Yeah, I know I have a worm on it. Get this worm on. Be good to go. So I'm going to turn back around because we're facing the wrong direction again. Oh, wide open water back here. This part back here must be where it's technically the lake. Wow, it is so low right here. Catfish just went right underneath me. Let's see, I have dragon right here. We'll land this one. All right, we're gonna move up, see if it's any better up front. There's stuff moving right underneath me, like I can see it, but they're not interested, and I don't think I can reach them with the net. This might be too shallow even for me to get through. I'm just pulling up mud as I go through. Looks like it gets a little deeper up ahead. Let's see, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. No, we're gonna turn around and just let it float us the other direction. A little deeper. Not much. Not much at all. We're gonna turn around, I think. I don't see it getting deeper up there either. Oh, there's also a paddle. This stuff is just so sticky, the mud. Even me trying to push off to get moving is slowing me down. Turn. Turn. I actually have to get out and push. Or pull. There we go. Alright. Maybe having to get out here and drag it through this area. Hey, what up, Gio? I am currently stuck in some mud, I think, on a river that we were told had no fish in it. It does have fish in it. We just haven't caught any yet. So, there we are. I'm moving now. Definitely gonna have to wash this thing after today. But we're moving now. The mud that's just inside the boat and from dragging like that. See, this is the problem though, Gio. You say this is why you don't go on the water, but if I was on deeper water, this wouldn't be an issue. Here we go. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. We are right next to a dam over here. I fished the other side, caught stuff. Everybody told me to avoid this side because they were saying there was no fish. But we've already proven that to be false because we've gotten bites and we can literally watch. We're watching them jump right in front of us. Just we have not been able to get anything. There we go. We're almost out of that mud. Back to where it's a little deeper over here. Ooh, man. Huge bubble of mud just popped right through the scupper hole. Almost through. Almost through. Almost through. Hey, there we go. We're moving again. Another fish just jumped over there. but it's borderline as low as this water is. I just stick the net underneath the boat and drag and see if I get anything in it, but I don't think that would work. Let's see if we can't get a little excitement out of these worms now. Now that we know not to go back there. We now know where not to go. So now it's just a matter of going where we should go. This water is so muddy that even reeling in, like this was fresh line I put on it. The line is turning brown. It's just so muddy. Ooh, big bite. Let it go though. I think it let go. Yeah. Set that there for a minute. We're gonna keep moving up. Ooh. Ah, the tree. Hey, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. Said we know it is not fishless. Those that are just joining. Uh, we've already seen a couple. We've had some bites. They're jumping quite a bit. It's just a matter of the water is super low, so it's making it a little difficult at times here. The fish are very active, just not active towards my line. We also discovered that the lake area of this creek is not accessible even by kayak, because it took us almost 10 minutes just to get out of where we got stuck in the mud because of how low the water is. So The creek itself in the middle is about 5 feet down, and then on the sides it's a good foot to 2 foot, maybe 3 foot down. So I mean, the creek's all right to navigate and mess with. We're gonna start checking the sides here. Ooh, hang on, that felt different. That feels a little different than sand. I don't know if it is though. I don't think it is. No, it's not. So over on the left-hand side for me is where we're going to be targeting for the most part. It's shaded. It's a little deeper. A little bit more rocky. We've been seeing them jumping out over there. We just decided to try the other side first. There's a big one that just jumped out ahead of me again. So I believe they're smallies, but it's hard to tell. I've been told there are quite a few flathead cats in here also. So that was the funny thing is I was getting mixed reviews. I was told that there were no fish in here, and I was also told that there's a ton of flatheads in here. And then I had others saying that there are no largemouth, so why bother? And yeah. TikTok already asking me to do that stupid puzzle piece thing. Well, TikTok not responding now. I did said puzzle piece thing. See if they give me another one. Well, TikTok, be patient. I may have to end this live and come back because it's not giving me much hope of it working. Geo, we've seen fish. We have seen plenty of fish. There are fish jumping in front of us right now. It's just a matter of them moving towards my line rather than away from it, which seems to be the process right now. We have gotten bites a couple of different times now. It's just a matter of nothing that has been able to hold on. That's why I said I'm pretty sure it's smallmouth, but it's hard to tell. Oop. I don't know if that's a bite or not. Definitely get pulls. TikTok is being ridiculous right now. We may lose TikTok, guys. We'll see. This is acting like there's a fish on. I don't know what is going on. There's not really any fight, so if it is, it's just a little tiny creek chub. No, it's just my bait. That's weird. It was pulling as if it was a fish, but then it ended up just being the bait. It was just so weird. Let's keep moving. Hopefully TikTok will come back to us. We'll see. So I've only been on for an hour, so it should let me go quite a bit longer than this. Hey, we're back. All right. There's a bunch of baby fish right here. Some little shads. Hang on, we might have a guy. No, I must have been stuck on something else. Oh, I lost my worm. Just came flying off on that one. All right, and now we're starting to blow the wrong direction as well. So, oh, I do have a worm on still. Okay. No, I don't. I don't. I don't. All right, so we're gonna get a worm on, throw it out, and then we're gonna scoot back up. We're now going the wrong direction. The fish just jumped right behind me again. Like, so I'm saying, it's mocking me. Hey, what up, Lippo? Oh, hang on. Might have one on. Hold on, I'm about to crash. So, hang on. Nope, nothing on. All right, we're gonna move further down again because they're jumping down where they were earlier. They're not jumping up here anymore. So we're gonna toss this guy way out, just in case. And then let's keep moving down. They are jumping like crazy up there. Right over here is where we got bites the first time through. We'll see if we can get some more over here. We're about to crash in. Oh my goodness. We got wrapped around the tree. There we go. Bugs flying all over the place now. Almost got stuck. There goes jumping again. There is one other section of this river we have not gone to yet, and we're going to try. dragonflies all over the place. All right, I'm back, everybody. Had a phone call come in. What up? What up? What up? We're gonna try and hit a spot with it real fast, and then we're gonna go down the river a different direction. We haven't gone before. We know there are fish in here, and we know that they are right in here specifically. We can't get any more bites than we did that first time. Oh, there was a big hit. I don't know if he'll come back or not. All right, let's get turned around and start working our way up the other side of the stream. All right, we got fish over here. I can actually see them over here. It's just whether or not we can attract them is going to be the thing. We're gonna, yep, we did. Say we're gonna get stuck. We already got stuck. Credit. I saw it too late. Woo! Hello. The stick came off. So did my worm, but the stick came off. I don't know if you saw that one or not. That was interesting. I could see the huge branch and just tried to pull in, but I pulled in too late to not get the end of it that was not visible. Let's get out of this shallowish area back where we can swim safely. There's a huge piece of concrete right in the middle of the water here that I got to avoid also. Ooh, hang on. Small bite, not big. Small.